Okay, so first and foremost, we have to take a look at the invasions. It looks like a 3-2 formation for the side of the mid lane.
Yeah, forcing it out already. L doing a little bit, just a skirmishing of just pushing them away. But again, this is a little bit different. Dominate Esports really want to be aggressive. It looks like they're going to be contesting the blue. Freddy does walk away with it. L getting a little bit low, does need to be careful. Xian trying to chase after, but Freddy's been picked off. Jez going to get first blood, and L limping away somehow. It looks like he's going to survive. He doesn't have a shield, but Dominate Esports down a member.
Yeah, I mean, that Magma Slam, the shield for the Magma Slam really kind of kept L alive in that team fight, right? I mean, Diadea showing her real colors here with immobilization really enabled that first blood.
Yeah, and this is a difficult position to be in on the side of DMT, right? So Dominator Esports right now, because they've given away the Azure Golem to Zhe as well, they have the level advantage, a slight goal advantage going to the side of BSC.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very aggressive start for DMT, but we were kind of alluding to that within that first part of the interlude when we was trying to get into the BPs of Game 1. We was just hoping that it was going to be a bit more cleaner, right? There was just a little bit of more utility on the side of BSC.
Yeah, but it shows, right? SHREW Esports, they have done their homework. They know that this is a potential behavior on the side of Dominator, and they instantly countered it.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like Sipangs is just going to walk away on this one. But Musang King putting a little bit of pressure, making it a little bit uncomfortable, Sipangs. Musang King looking for that farm across the map, does have both buffs at the moment, while Freddy just has the red.
Yeah, the big concern here is actually because Musang King is 4, he is level higher than majority of the cast on the side of Dominator Esports. The burst potential after the duel to the death, you're going to have to throw so many skills in order just to try and kill him. And you might not get it.
You might not get it. I mean, we do see the stun come through from Musang King on the Q1 onto L's Liam Po. But again, I feel like this is just a very much more of a prodding and poking, right? They just want to try and set up these lanes for the best shape that they can have in the early game. And Byron and Sunset really can kind of go head-to-head with the 1v1s, right? There's a lot of stuns with both of those heroes.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you pointed this out. You know, one of the strengths that I feel Chipangs has is that he enables the team more as a clash laner. And to counter that, Xiang actually takes the Sun Tzu because set sail is one of the biggest team fight aids, especially when you want to group up and clump up and, just fight as a team.
And the fact that you can get a passenger as well, right? You can bring somebody down with you. So like the likes of Musang King, he's able to bring in the heals from the Q1. But right now, there's a lot of tip for tat going on. I mean, DMT know that they can't overstep because BSE have their number.
Oh yeah, for sure. So it is actually paramount that Chipangs is able to win out the lane against Xiang. He needs to have the advantage, right? And until he gets that advantage, DMT, they can't play too dangerously.
Yeah, and I mean, because how much BSE are rotating here, right, as well, it's not like Freddy has the privilege to be able to go and help with the 2v1 of the clash lane, so there's a lot of pressure already being applied from SHREW Esports, and you can kind of be it's reflected in the gold, right? About a 1.1k gold difference.
Oh yeah, for sure. So they need to start shutting people down, right? And I think DMT, they have made a conscious choice to ignore the mid lane. They would rather deal with a strong Zhihong than a strong JR because he is very mobile. So a lot of pressure putting down. I'll be very surprised if they don't get a kill onto JR anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, JR's kind of flying under the radar, right? He's just been able to get up this the resources, all the farm going into his favor as well, and it's all been helped and aided by Jet into the support role. But we do see the teleport come down from Sipangs into the farm lane.
Yep, it's a difficult position to play from, right? But the game's not over. At 4 minutes in, the first objective is available. Chipangs, he needs to hold Xiang at this point.
Yeah, just holding him back. JR looking to do some damage. Sipangs is on the wrong side of this. He flashes over the wall. He's taking so much, and Jihong gets that pick. And now BSE, though, Freddy on the backside did get the Tyrant, so they did trade.
They did trade. The Blazing Brilliance does connect through onto the backlines of BSE, but it's just going to be a bit more of a deterrent there for them to clear this mid wave. And Toshi's been forced into the rotation there, but DMT did get the neutral objective though, so it was a trade of a kill for the neutral objective.
It's still not, they're not out of the woods yet, right? Because at this point, L is actually a risk factor. He is a liability because level 5, it's pretty easy for Musang King to really get the burst down onto him. Same for the side of Zhihong as well as JR. So he needs to play extremely safe. Unless, if not, he's going to give away unnecessary kills.
Yeah, you can see down here into the farm lane, the gold difference is pretty much neck and neck for both Lady Sun and Ali. So again, just paying that lane kind of a verse off between these two teams. JR and Toshi like to keep it very close.
And this is why I say Toshi's better, right? Because, for JR, he has 2 assists, slightly ahead in gold technically.
Yeah.
But right now, Toshi is actually taking the lead.
Oh, the burst ram forward is going to do a little bit of damage. The Tremor Smash knocking him off, but there's no follow-up. L has gone too far. Toshi's looking to just run away. He's looking to fight this, but he's at half. Here comes the boat, set sail, get aboard, and I'm the captain now as Toshi gets blown up. Jay now on the run. He's going to be chased. Freddy does get the return kill. The Blazing Brilliance looking to do some work, but they're trying to fight this 2 versus 3. They do have the damage. Freddy gets another kill on the Musan King, but he dies in return. And now it looks like Zipangs has joined the fight. He's going to look to run. JR picking him off the force field suppression, and it looks like he's trying to fight this one, but JR gets another.
He should have kept running, right? We saw that L was running down with the Liam Po, so he should have kept running, and more than likely JR would have peeled off there, right? The force field suppression just wasn't enough. There wasn't enough rage on the Byron.
I mean, he was dead, right? The moment, you know, JR had his targets locked on him, he was just a gone man. But at this point, you know, aggression will not stop from the side of BSC. I think they managed to steal away the Azure Golem as well.
Tremor Smash onto Siang. The burst ran back. The set sail is just going to be used just to zone, and it looks like they will back off at this point.
Yeah, back up at this point, but let's have a little quickly cheeky look at this replay. But look, 2 passengers into the back line, taking down Toshi. That's exactly how you want to start a team fight, but we do have to give props over to Freddy, right? He gets a double kill onto Musan King as well.
Okay, so good job, but you know, a pain point that is going to be very hard to not address is the fact that Toshi actually had to commit the flash, and he still died.
Yeah, I mean, when you use your common skill, you want to be using it to kind of guarantee your own safety, right? But unfortunately for the side of DMT, it wasn't going to be claiming that for them. But they were able to take the T1 down into the bot lane as well for BSC. So again, they may have lost the double kill. Yes, they came out with more kills than deaths, but they did get the T1 as well.
Okay, so decent efforts.
Oh, Freddy tried to go in ham, but he's going to just back off. L taking a decent amount of damage. Siang still up in front. They thinking about going in on the backside. Zipangs doing some work, and Siang is going to be killed. He got picked off.
But at what cost, though, right? You see JR going for the macro play up into the clash lane, taking another T1. This is BSE MO to a T.
I think it doesn't matter that much, right? Yes, you lost 2 T1s, but it's about the confidence for the team, right? DMT, once they hit the late game stages, they are fully equipped to have late game fights as well. So right now, they just need to make sure they have the composure, make sure they have the confidence to take fights against BSC. Because you can't give BSC space. If you give them space, you're going to regret it.
Oh, speaking of taking away space, they're invading the enemy jungle. The Chaos Cinder just kind of zoning them away. But they've taken some chip damage in the top T2. A little worrying, but BSC decided to then back off.
Yeah, Freddy kind of overextending there into the enemy jungle, kind of just saying, like, hey, we're not afraid, we're still going to be going ahead with this one. But still very close in the gold lead. We see that the Shadow Ripper, the Doomsday coming from Ali as well. We know you love the Doomsday, don't you, kid?
Oh yeah, for sure. Against a lineup that is pretty tanky with the fact of Chipang's Freddy as well as L, this Doomsday going to do a lot of work for the side of BSC. But right now, BSC, I think they're going to try and see what else they can find.
This is the great utility of Huon right though. The phase check-in with her AoE is just on point. If you land the stun, it's already going to set you up to a great engage. Siang and Freddy in the backline.
Yeah, Freddy dashes over the wall with the extreme speed. L though, it looks like they're going to just try to run away. They've been zoned away. BSC doing a good job of pushing them out. With these Vanguards pushing, it's going to be difficult for Dominator Esports here.
Just a little bit more difficult, right? They do have the Overlord, so they are going to try and take this T1 into the mid lane, but they do have the Angela, so wiping down the Vanguard is an easy feat.
Yeah, not going to be an easy one for him. The Unending Sorrow going to be used, just backing them off. Musan King now looks like they're going to focus on this Tyrant here.
Yeah, massive advantage for the side of BSC, right? There's no way they can enter this fight. And at the same time, there's so many problems they need to fix around the map. Number one, that T1 on the top. A lot of pressure coming in from the side of BSC. So Dominator, they need to find some of the split push, get the waves back in their favor before they start taking the fights.
Yeah, but speaking of favor, we just saw that the Eye of the Phoenix was built onto the Huon, right? So that HP regen is going to be so much more greater on the Huon.
Oh yeah, for sure. And of course, with that being said, I think while everything is going in SHREW Esports' favor, right now, Freddy's doing a very good job of trying to recover. He's actually keeping pace. He's level 12 as well.
He's keeping pace, but this is something that we've seen many times again, with Freddy just hiding in the bushes, trying to get a bit of intel, because he is a level ahead, obviously, of the Clash lane, but he's kind of still maintaining that distance between Musan King. He's just got to make sure he doesn't give Musan King too much room and too much resources over to himself. Because if you look at the global gold lead there, it's about 4K.
Yep, it's a sizable amount, right? Silver Lining, they are maintaining that T1 in the mid, so that's great for them. But right now, the main problem is, even if you survive, how do you start a fight against BSC, right? You have to get rid of Zhong. The burst damage from this Garden Mode is too much to ignore.
Yeah, and he's able to phase check as well, right? So they've not only got the phase checking from the Huan, they've got the phase checking from the Ganon Mo, and he also could be able to bait with Yarley.
Oh, they're looking to go over this with the burst ram, the Tremor Smash on connecting on the side. The unending sorrow, but Jay has already been killed. L is going to be killed in return. The flash away by Chipex. He's trying to go, but Toshi had gotten the Tyrant. They're trying to retreat. They're trying to stay alive. Freddy, though, got caught out. Jurl has been killed, and they've turned this around. It's going to be a 2-for-1.
2 for 1, but they did get the crucial kill theft, right? That is onto the Shadow Tyrant.
Yeah, now Freddy running for his life. He's running back and forth.
Oh, what a juke!
Oh, what a juke!
Oh, he
Freddy
makes it up!
survived! Wow! Using that fog of war, and they had no idea, but nothing
oh,
he gets away with the recall, and Freddy playing with fire, but he comes out alive.
Now this is the quality we were looking for, and I think we might be in for a big one.
Oh, Sepang's taking so much damage from those, the couple of blades, but it looks like BSE now looks like they want to take the Overlord instead.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good way. We even saw that Freddy did a dance of success, right? He was just like, hey, I made it, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm back at base. I'm going to get healed up, and we're going to go back at it again. Try and get some chinks into the armor of BSE.
Yep, so small wins, but it's not big enough, right?
No.
Because at this point, Dominator, they still have not regained control of the map, and in fact, it is going to be a risk just face checking their side of the jungle as well.
Yeah, I mean, props to Freddy, though. He is ahead of the
Jay
goal
got the
of
steal.
Musan King.
Sorry, no, Jay got that steal on that one.
Yeah, he did get the steal. He did get it. He's going for it in
they're
the top
looking to
lane,
go,
though.
but Simpang's taking so much damage, he's going to be killed. JR's been killed in return, though. They're going to continue on, but that Tremor Smash was on point by L, and here comes Freddy. He's looking to fight, but he looks like he's been killed, and they're looking to go. Toshi does get the pick off, and they're continuing on. It's going to be a 2-for-2 trade.
Yeah, DMT really scrappy in this one, right? 2-2 as the trade goes through there. So they are meeting BSE's expectations, right? But the thing that really concerns me is the timer. It's ticking down, and we know BSE kind of activated at that 18-minute mark in the last game.
Okay, this was the big fight, right? So many things happening at the same time. The more important one is that JR gets taken down by Chipeng. He actually had to reposition himself, and the surprise flash from Jill to get that Chaos into the Blazing Brilliance changed the whole fight for the side of Dominator.
Yeah, speaking of the whole change of the fight, though, they got the T1 into the mid lane. That means they can now open up the pressure into the enemy jungle. Obviously, the Vision Sprite is now activated for the side of DMT. So trying to get the ganks maybe a little bit less of a problem here for DMT because they have the Vision Sprite. But we know that BSE can deactivate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But so right now, Toshi has a very important job. He just needs to make sure that he gets his farm up. They will be able to, stop any aggressions, even if they lose this Vision Sprite in the top lane as well. Right, Toshi, 1 level to max. He already has the Daybreaker, so there is armor pierce. All he needs now is to make sure that he has decent position in the
Set
fight.
sail, trying to find L. They do, but he dashes away. He's going to be fine. The red buff is up. Crimson Golem, but the Unending Sorrow is going to be used on the backside. Tremor Smash, though, but where's the follow-up? Burst Ram, the flash away. L does survive, but Freddy looking to go in with the duel to the death, but it might have been too far. He's going to be killed. JR gets that pick. The Blazing Brilliance just zoning them away. Freddy is down for 35 seconds.
They're making the same mistakes as the first time that they met, right? True. DMT, the communications is not clean. They're not making the correct calls at this point. Freddy, I'm pretty sure, did tell the team that he was going in, but everyone was still lagging behind.
Yeah, that's what you don't want, right? It's like, if they all went in with Freddy, I think it would have been a lot more fruitful for DMT. But now, the gold lead is still
they
ahead
found it, the
for
force field
DSE.
suppression. Sepang's has to actually flash away. L taking so much damage. The couple blades finds him. The set sail coming in. It's actually going to be a little off the mark, but it doesn't really matter. They wanted the T3, but there are no minions.
Yeah, there's no minions, but the set sail was there just to deter them away from trying to wipe out the minion wave. But the Blazing Brilliance does connect, taking out the minion wave into the clash lane, keeping these high ground turrets alive. I mean, this is exactly what DMT need to do right now. They're on defensive, but they need to maintain those high ground turrets.
Yep, the formula for really just hanging on in this game falls to the responsibility of Jiro and Toshi. They are the two fastest wave clearers in the team, so they can't afford to die, right? But it's a very tough task to complete because at this point, every single objective, more or less, is a soft guarantee that it's going to go into the hands of Blackpool Esports.
Yeah, soft guarantee, but you can kind of see here the difference of the neutral objectives, right? 4 to 2. So again, BSE getting double the amount of the neutral objectives, really showing dominance and clear decision on the Gorge.
Oh my god, those couple blades do so much damage. Jurl actually has to just go heal in the fountain. They've been completely zoned away. They take a free bottom T3. They want to take the mid T3 as well. And now Dominator Esports, yeah, you have full life, but now how are you going to hold without those towers? L is still up in front, trying to go. The burst ram is going to be a little off the mark. He actually goes back to safety. Musan King, they get the nice connection, but Toshi's been blown up. Freddy, he tries to get back to the fountain. He's going to be there. Musan King is zoning him away. They don't have minions, but they end up getting Simpengs as well. The Blazing Brilliance just trying to burn them down, slow them down. They do get JR. Freddy going in for this one, trying to fight, trying to slow it down, but Freddy's been killed. Here are the minions. BSE, it looks like they're going to be knocking on this door. They will take game one.